type of.
Yo, honestly, y'all. Hopefully, I don't get canceled for saying this. White people make rock music like you guys used to, bro.
Facts.
Like I want to hear like
With
some
the boy band.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know, like some Coldplay, Simple Plan. You know, like all
Facts.
the small things.
And they were saying they were like in like a poly relationship. All types
Yeah,
of crazy.
like-
There's a lot of, I don't know,
Yeah.
Hollywood is a Hollywood kind of place. Though.
Facts.
No, Hollywood is a Hollywood type of place. It really be like that sometimes, man.
If it was meant to be understood, it'll be understood.
Yeah.
You gotta leave that on
I
alone.
gotta live my own life.
Yeah,
Facts.
facts.
We're doing so good.
I know, but you know, what was it, the bumps and bruises?
What is it? The blooper reel, right?
Yeah.
blooper,
This is what you asked for.
Fuck.
No, I think I was gonna say, nah, it's funny. I actually got into a car accident driving slow.
Exactly.
It's so crazy. I don't think I ever
Exactly.
told you guys the story, but like it was literally 2 days before my birthday, and I'm here like I'm going to the spa and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
That's at the spa.
you know, you gotta take care of yourself. You know, self care is the best care. You get me?
Facts.
But yeah, no, I was going to the spa. I was going to the Go place, and like I'm here like I'm terrible at telling stories, but bear with me. So basically, the gas station is here. And like I'm trying to like, you know, swerve into the lane and go into the far left lane, basically, right? But I'm in the middle lane, so I'm trying to slowly creep into like the left turning lane. There's a truck behind me where my back, like you know, the driver's seat, the back door is. Basically, he's like there on my tail, so I'm slowly creeping in, and my indicator's on. I don't think this guy can see me. Like at the time, I thought he could see me because I'm like mad slow. I don't think he realized I was there and kept on going and basically just scraped off my whole bumper.
Oh.
I'm driving mad slow. So if I sped up, he would have just...
So were you in his blind spot?
I think so, because it was like a big truck.
Yeah. Right there on the side of like,
Yeah,
most
so
likely
he
the
scraped
blind
off
spot.
my bumper and that ruined my whole... Like, it didn't really ruin my birthday because, you know, you gotta keep it you gotta keep it pushing, you get me? You know what I'm saying? You can't let them little pitfalls hurt, you get me?
Trust me.
But nah, it was just honestly that kind of ruined like that day for me. Cause I took work off. I was trying to, you know, just enjoy life for a little bit, but yeah, that happened. But I digress. Next question.
Down. Next trending topic.
What should we talk about? Yo, Jonathan Major getting married to Meagan Good. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, if they're happy at this point.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. But
Yeah.
I feel like they definitely loved each other because they're out and about.
Do you think it's too soon though? Like, when did that whole situation happen with him and that white girl? It was like what, 2 years ago?
A year or two?
So
Yeah,
mind
year
you, actually, it was during the time Ant-Man came out, so it might have been 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago, and I think he just went ghost for a little bit.
But I mean, like, shout out to her because she was holding him down through the trial and everything. And I know
The whole
like she
thing.
probably paid like through lawyers and stuff or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I feel like that's maybe like too fast. Like 2 years of dating and then getting into marriage.
They probably knew each other before all that, and then
Yeah,
and
that is
then
true.
honestly, they got together pretty quick after the whole situation happened.
But that's
so
what I'm
it's like,
saying.
I mean, to
Is
get
that too
married
soon?
now, not really. People be getting married within 6 months sometimes. Like, you know,
I just feel like you gotta take things slow these days. You know what I mean? Like you really gotta sit down there and get to know the person before you get into a marriage with them.
but at the same time, these are two multimillionaires. They're famous actors. They understand each other very well, I would assume. And they just got a lot of stuff going on. And bro, we're not getting any younger at the same time. Like,
Facts,
we
but
might as well.
hey, man, I just look at it like let's not increase the divorce rate.
I think the divorce rates are already high already. I think.
But like it's like I feel like rushing it is gonna make it like increase. You know what I'm saying? You just be another one of, I would say a statistic, but just I guess a statistic in this sense, right? Just another person on the list.
Yeah. But yo, good luck to them.
I feel like when you know though.
Exactly.
And then it's one of those ones where like if I see my life with you and I see that like it's going a mile and we're, working on that step, I'd say you never make a bad decision. I mean, you can't make a bad decision when you're in love, but I feel like if you really go in it properly, and you and the other person, I think it goes back to that analogy, like date the person that likes you.
Yeah.
Not who you like.
Yeah.
Right? So if it's mutual, then you know it's mutual. You don't really have to second guess it.
I agree. Like, I wouldn't want to be with somebody that doesn't like me or value me. Like, I seen this TikTok video of girls like, yo, I didn't even like my husband at the time. Like, I thought he was medium ugly.
Yeah, that was wild.
Like,
That was wild.
so if I went on the app and started saying, oh, I don't like my wife, I think she's medium ugly, but I give her a chance, it's like, y'all would crucify me.
Yeah,
But
facts.
Is that the Travis Hunter thing?
Yeah.
I feel like that's different though. Like that's young man just saying what they gotta say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it like super serious.
No, it's girls on the internet, and I'm not even trying to be on a whole tangent about that, because you can't really take people's opinions. You can't take people's opinions on the internet that serious. Like even y'all like listening to us, like sometimes we be saying like stupid stuff, but like I feel like when we actually drop gems, you guys know what it is, right? And I think that's stuff that you guys should resonate. Like even like when Poetry was here talking about just like being around the right people, that's like one of the gems that y'all should like pay attention to. But like stuff that doesn't resonate, stuff that just seems like foolishness, y'all don't listen to that stuff.
Yeah, just move on from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors, man, they're both grown adults. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, man.
One way or another. And yeah, man, shout out to them.
Yeah, and for y'all that are watching, you guys comment below. Let us know if they're moving too fast, how fast somebody should be in a relationship. I mean, sorry, not a relationship, in a marriage. Because like I feel like everybody has a different answer to that. Like that question. I say move on your own pace.
Yeah, facts. If it feels right to you, go ahead. Well, you want to go to the Pandora's box?
Pandora's box. I'm not going first.
Wait,
I'm not going first.
You can't just pick my question for me. What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Hey man, I was trying to be a gentleman.
Nah, fam.
You know what they say, ladies first.
Yo, you got me fucked up. Hell nah. Alright. I feel like we asked. Didn't we ask this?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we talked about it. Yeah, no, we talked about it. So
I'm gonna skip this.
Skip that one.
Yeah, we talked about that. That was a funny one though.
That was a funny one. That's a Twitter conversation.
For sure. Okay. What's a good show that you watched this year?
I feel like we
good
talked about that
show.
too.
Yeah, we did probably.
But I feel like you can always talk about that because there's like a lot of good shows.
Damn, what did I watch this year?
It's only like it's been 3 months since the year started.
Oh, this show on Disney called Paradise. It was low key trippy. So basically, what happens?
Yo, let me borrow that Disney Plus account.
Yo, yeah, I got you.
Everyone got you today. Got you.
Man, but yeah, Paradise. So it's basically about a Secret Service agent that he's basically protecting the president at the time. Something in the world happens where the world freezes over and everyone has to go underground. So this crazy lady, she's a billionaire. She created an underground world, an underground city, in somewhere in Colorado, and only 25,000 people were able to go into the city underground.
You said she's crazy?
Yeah, she's a lunatic.
Are you sure she's crazy? She sounds pretty smart.
Usually, smart people most of them are lunatics.
You think that's the same case for? I'm getting off. I was getting off topic, but let me ask this question. Let me cook. You think Kanye is crazy or a genius? You know, like how he's going through that whole rant stuff.
I think the guy needs help.
I think he needs help, but I think it's both, because a genius, for you even to get away with that type of stuff, you have to low-key be smart. Like, think about
it. Or you
it.
must be doing something right.
Exactly. So
something, not everything, but something.
You must have some type of intelligence to be getting away with crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
But but back to the show, the lady. But that's what I'm saying. In the show, she is doing wild stuff in the name of humanity, right? So, she says she's trying to protect everyone and protect the world, but then she's doing like crazy stuff behind the scenes that no one knows about. So basically in the show, so they're all living underground. The Secret Service agent that it's based on, his wife didn't make it to the shelter. So now he's pissed. So he's there. He has to protect the president still. He still has to go on about his life, but his wife's not there. She missed She was in Atlanta and they were in Colorado. That's two different sides of the country. So as the story goes on, someone kills the president. So now they're trying to figure out who killed the president and what's really going on with the city, what's real, what's not real. Are they able to go back up to Earth, or do they have to stay underground forever? And yeah, it's just a whole bunch of lies and, crazy stuff going on.
Yo, honestly, y'all know me. I like my anime and stuff, right? So I'm gonna have to go with Invincible. They just dropped the season for that. That's cold.
I never watched that.
Yo, I need to watch the new season.
Yo, you seen the first season?
I seen the first season.
First season's crazy.
Well, so how many seasons are there? 2 or 3?
There's 3.
3. I watched the second season, so I just need to watch the third one.
So the first season is crazy. Like the first episode, it starts off on a plot twist. That's all I gotta say. But if you know, you know.
You gotta think, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
I swear Seth Rogen's the one that like executive produced it.
He's one of the voice actors.
Is that the guy in the yellow suit?
No, that's Alan. Actually, you're right.
He's Alan. He's like yellow. I think yellow, blue, and black or something like that.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
I don't really pay attention to go. Yeah, but yeah, you gotta watch this fire show.
Okay. Good show.
Yeah, that and Solo Leveling.
I knew you were gonna say Solo Leveling.
Watch the new season.
Yo,
Yeah.
oh my
Good
god,
shows.
they just finished the last episode. I think it's the last episode. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was the last episode.
I can't lie. I couldn't wait no more, people. I started reading the manga. I just jumped ahead. I can't wait. The story's too heat.
Yeah.
I just jumped ahead and started reading the manga, and yeah, I don't think I could go back to watching the anime after that because I know too much now. Like, you know what I mean?
Once you do, you can't go.
Yeah,
back.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
But yeah, something that's non-animated related. I know you guys are gonna laugh at me because this is an old show. I've been watching like Smallville.
I heard it was a good show. That was a good show.
actually
the OG one or the new one?
The OG one.
Yeah.
From like the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about it is like they actually put like popular music from that era. So like I think they're playing like All Star, just like a bunch of random like
Coldplay.
yeah.
Type of...
Yo, honestly, y'all. Hopefully, I don't get canceled for saying this. White people make rock music like you guys used to, bro.
Facts.
Like I want to hear like
With
some
the boy band.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
you know, like some Coldplay, Simple Plan. You know, like
Fact.
all the small things. Like I need to hear some stuff like that, bro. Y'all need to stop being SoundCloud rappers, please. I beg you.
Yeah, I beg you.
What do you mean the instruments are more expensive? You can't even get a house anymore, so you can't be in the garage.
Facts.
Yo, what?
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think about it like that. What?
Yeah.
Inflation, right? It's crazy.
That's so true.
It's
The vibes
easier
are
to just get
different.
some mics and then become a SoundCloud rapper. It became expensive.
Facts.
Or start a
Facts.
podcast.
Start a podcast. You never know.
There you go.
Or maybe it gets better.
Maybe it's better.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Delux. What about you? What shows you rocking with right now?
Ooh, I feel like I was on Invincible, so I gotta watch the new season. That Solo Leveling, I love the manga. I got put on that and I enjoyed it. I think the second season I was waiting for a couple fights, so I heard that I got back up in season 2. So I got a lot to catching up to do. So I got some new seasons of Invincible and Solo Leveling, but. There was a show actually called Pantheon. I don't know if you guys saw it. That one, another man put me on that, and that was a good show. It's on Netflix. I recommend it. They finally put the second season. I mean, I watched it. I enjoyed it.
What's it about?
So it's about artificial intelligence. So it's basically uploading your mind to like the internet.
Oh shit!
And
That sounds like Ghost in the Shell.
it kind of does sound like
Yeah.
that, but the way they take a plot twist on it is that there's not a lot of UIs, and then they go through a stigma phase where like people catch on, and then they turn off the internet, so it goes like post what is it? Apocalyptic kind of like scenario, and then but they had the fight scenes are really good. The animation itself is like if you enjoy like well developed kind of fight scenes, you'll enjoy this because they actually really go above and beyond for this.
Pantheon.
Pantheon is a good show.
There's another show that somebody sent me. It's called like Supercube. I've been trying to find it. I heard that's
Even there's a show called White Lotus. People are telling me to watch that.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I feel like we're in such. Oh wait, no, I see what you're
Wait,
saying.
no. There's another show. The Lioness. That show's
I
tough.
never heard of that.
It's funny
Yeah.
because we're in an age where like everybody's watching anime now, and it's like, yo, I'm an OG anime fan, so it's like even for me, it's hard to keep up with all the new ones that people are suggesting. I be seeing it on TikTok all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
But
And there's certain animes I can't watch just because of the art. The art has to
Yeah,
be
the
a
animation?
certain way. Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like it just makes or breaks the show. Like I think there's this one that people are hyping up. It's called Sakamoto Days. They're saying it's fire, and then like I never watched it, but like I've been hearing people saying like the animation is not it. So it's like it kind of just deterred me from watching it.
Facts.
But
You wanna grab another question?
I was gonna probably switch gears, but I'll ask the question. What's the most important lesson you've learned about failure, and how has it shaped your journey?
I swear we asked that question.
Yo, we need to get some new questions in this job.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add some more.
See, it was a season 3 question.
Season 3. Yeah.
I always take the questions and just throw them away right after. Do you think it's possible to love? I saw we asked this question.
We talked a lot of topics also, like they're very broad.
Do you think it's possible to love someone unconditional, or are there always limits to love?
I'm sure we just talked about earlier, yeah.
No, I think
we talked about something similar.
Yeah. All right, let me repeat the question. Do you think it's possible to love someone unconditionally, or are there always limits to love? I'll start first. I think there's limits. And I think I always think the only person that can love you unconditionally is your mother. Because that, like that's the person you came from.
There's some bad mothers out here, man.
Yeah. No. But I mean, obviously there's like exceptions to every rule, right? And I think, like you said, there's bad mothers, or mothers that are just either selfish, self-centered, or never really wanted you to begin with, right?
Facts.
So what I have to say, you know what they say? Like there was this thing that I heard. It's called your mother is your old earth.
What do you mean by that?
So the earth that you were in is your mother, and then this is the new earth. So like some people call their mother old earth, but I digress. But yeah, no, I think your mother is the only person that can love you unconditionally. Like I feel like what was it? What did Chris Rock say? Women, children are the only ones that can get love unconditionally.
I heard animals though.
And animals, yes,
facts,
and
facts,
animals.
Facts.
Yeah,
some people jump in front of the car to save their dog.
Yeah,
No
I mean, I don't really get it, but I don't have a dog. And
I'm not gonna lie, I can see why.
Yeah.
Yo, Magneto.
Yeah.
How did you feel when he passed away? Magneto's the old dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you feel when he passed away?
Honestly, I had to give him away actually.
Oh,
and
okay. I thought you passed
I think that hurt even more. Actually, like if you ever in a situation where you had to like, it was during COVID times, so this was in between different places I was in, and at the time I was in a condo. So the way that condo was set up, it wasn't that healthy for kind of the dog to kind of, because there's bare conditions when you live in a condo. You can't make noise, this and that. But I think this was when the world was starting back up again, and I realized I had to, get back to my regular routine. And then as like my career was going off, I had to be more like on the road kind of thing. So I just felt like it wasn't fair to Magneto in a sense. So I was able to find him a retiree that actually has a lot of time. And this was someone that actually was looking for a dog anyway. Okay. So it was kind of like a win-win situation.
Okay.
And yeah, every time I get a couple updates here and there, and he's doing good. He's on in a big house, big area and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I could see why people go hard for their pets, because their pets are like family. I could see that.
They become part of the family.
They're part of the family, and there's a lot of emotional support with that too. Yeah. I know a lot of people either had their pet when they were younger or recently, and that's their like real deal comfort.
Yeah, their child or whatever the case may be.
But I think it's possible to love someone unconditionally, but I feel like as time goes on, the limits start to show up after a while.
So it is limited then.
Yeah. It's limited.
Do you feel like there's limits on like how far you can see their future with that person, or is there limits on kind of like where this is going?
Like where I would say like where it's going, because everyone doesn't wake up. what's the saying? You woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like that. Like everyone's not gonna wake up on the same good side of the bed
Yeah.
every day. So an argument could change the trajectory of everything. One bad argument, one person says something wrong or do something wrong, or someone just crosses the line altogether with the boundary that you set, and that could just change everything. So the unconditionally could just change from there, and then now there's a limit. So
But I feel like you can see those qualities in a person before you get into like a real deal. Because like everyone says there's a honeymoon phase of the relationship.
Facts.
Everything is good. Everything is great. And then you start seeing more of that person, really, right? But one could say even, was that relationship even meant for long term, or was that a surface level thing, right? I feel like you can't... Wait, let me read the question again. Do you think it's possible to love someone unconditionally, or are there always limits to love? I feel like it depends on the person, though.
yeah,
If the person that you're loving is unconditional in a sense, and that you could go the mile, you could go above and beyond, it's mutual. Honestly, really, and then you both like each other. Like,
yeah,
you know? And then is it lust or is it love?
So question. Wait, sorry. Unconditionally, right?
Yeah.
So there's no conditions. Like that person can do something, but you still love them.
Like
So
they
if
could
a-
do no wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if a girl, because we're guys here, if a girl cheats on you guys, do you still love her?
Nope, that shit's over with.
So
It's
then
out the door.
I feel like that answers the question. Is not unconditional because one wrong thing, like that's what's distrust. They did that to you and you lost all love for them. So it's not unconditional. There's limits to love.
For sure. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Your mother,
agree with
like you can do the craziest things to her, but she'll still love you.
That's true. But then in the flip side of that question is that what if that would you get in a relationship with a person that's gonna cheat on you, or is the possibility of cheating? Because like, let's say for example, you're taking your vows, you take that seriously, right?
Yeah.
Through sickness and health, and whatever that rest of the thing says, but that relationship though.
We talked about marriage in an episode before, but just to give you guys my take on it, like I love the idea of marriage, but I'm not. I feel like that's like a bridge I have to cross when I get there, and I don't know. I can't give you the answers if I can put myself in that situation because there's so much. It's very scary to be in that situation. I would love to love somebody unconditionally, like, you know, with all these things that may occur, like, you know, just like the honeymoon stage and just wanting to do all these lovey-dovey stuff, but that's not really reality, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry. Did you guys see what happened to Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert?
Yo, I've seen that.
Yo, I see. Yo, that's another thing about marriage. Yo, I couldn't imagine.
Yo, but I've
Losing.
seen a lot of backhand story stuff about there. So what they were doing in the public wasn't what was really going on. And I seen some exposures on like Twitter and stuff where like assistants are exposing this. So I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I had the inside scoop. I felt like I got a journalism degree
But
after that.
what were they exposing? Because I'm not like that privy. I just know that like it was a very messy. I wouldn't say messy in the sense of like it was scandalous, but it was like very expensive divorce.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So what were they exposing?
They were kind of talking a little bit about like the backhand stuff, like their relationship in the public is a sham and stuff.
Oh,
like
like
that.
it's false. Like
But
it's
they
not
were
real.
both rich people in general, so I feel like it was gonna be expensive regardless.
Yeah.
But maybe another man's finances are expensive, so maybe that's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
drop in
yeah.
a dime for them. Yeah.
Facts, facts.
And apparently, I heard it wasn't even like a crazy settlement. I heard she just kept everything she already had.
Oh, okay.
Basically, and then
and she owns ownership. So really and truly, he probably just paid child support. And maybe like,
he had to pay like 10 mil. A lot of the
but
properties
that-
were
that
like
was shared
50 million
property, though.
up.
So maybe if it was joint.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know. That's why I'm like, I
Yeah,
hate trying to like speculate on like
Other
all these-
people's relationships, yeah.
celebrities per se too, because like we really don't know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're making so much money doing all these different things that like
And they were saying they were like in like a poly relationship, all types
Yeah,
of crazy.
like-
There's a lot of I don't know.
Yeah.
Hollywood is a Hollywood kind of place. Though.
Facts.
Hollywood is a Hollywood type of place. It really be like that sometimes, man.
If it was meant to be understood, it'll be understood.
Yeah.
You gotta leave that on
I
alone.
gotta live my own life.
Yeah,
Facts,
facts. How's everybody's mental health doing? I'm not going first.
I'll go first. Yeah, my mental health has been all right. Shoot, not much has changed for real. Just taking it day by day. I love seeing the podcast grow. That's one thing.
Yes, sir.
I think that's been helping my mental health because like before, where it's like we couldn't see where it was going, it was kind of driving me crazy because I'm like I feel like we have so much potential, and
you didn't see the vision.
Yeah, I did see the vision, but it wasn't as clear. And now I feel like it's much more clear.
Crystal.
You know, so it's like I'm having fun with it. You know, every day just getting up, going to work. Like I'm on a routine now. You know, I'm working out. I'm eating. I'm kind of
flex on them.
I'm trying to eat a little better. You know, I'm getting there. You know,
Mess around.
you gotta get the sound effect. But yeah, my mental has been good so far. I can't complain for real.
What about you, Delux?
Oh man, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better with my life. Joking. I feel like things are going good. There's a lot of things kind of on the come up and stuff.
Let them know.
Like that.
Let them know.
And I feel like when it's time, it's gonna be time for that. But for the time being, I'm just trying to get more right spiritually. I think that's where kind of my head's at with getting those kind of things knocked out. And
yes, sir.
I think this year I'm just trying to do new things for myself and see where it goes. I think I'm on the right path. I think I'm taking the necessary steps to kind of get to that kind of end goal now, finally. So I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what April has in store with us.
Yeah.
Yo, there was this post that I seen. If February did March, April, May. If February didn't March, April, May.
I see.
You seen the post, right?
Yeah,
so think about the months: February, March, April, May. If February wasn't good, like if February didn't March, April may be good. Yo, he's not at the same time. He's not hearing it. Come on.
It caught me late, but I get it now. I get it.
But I gotta drop the little gem. But basically, just to say how my mental health is, like I feel like I'm in good spirits. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of I don't know. Like I'm in a good mood. I feel like I've been really like taking a lot of time to myself, and I think just getting right within myself. I think sometimes you get so wrapped up in life that we don't really sit down and take the time to really like ask ourselves how am I feeling?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, am I in a good space? Like addressing internal problems and little like insecurities that we have within ourselves. I think that's like something that we always need to like reflect on, right? Because it's like, yo, sometimes it's go, problem solve, but it's never how am I solving my own problems, my internal problems. Right? So just taking the time to think about that stuff and just figure out like, yo, what is something that I went through in the last couple of days or weeks that I didn't address at that point in time that I need to reflect and like feel like reflect and be like, okay, like I can't make this happen again. How do I go for it and just like have a better attitude and better solution for that problem like internally, right? So I've been working a lot with myself on like just stuff like that. And I think that's powerful. That puts you in a different mindset, different mental bracket that a lot of people are not on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's powerful, man. But yeah, that's
yeah. Maybe it'll get better.
Yeah, maybe it does get better. You never know. But that has been our episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've been talking about this lately. We need to push Spotify more. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like we are a podcast at the end of the day, even though you guys see our YouTube clips, but we are a podcast. So listen to us on Spotify. Also drop, what was it, a rating? 5 stars?
Yeah.
Yes. 5 stars.
Yes.
We got some new stickers coming in soon. Merch on the way that we're working on. That's just, pending. Vlogs, things in the works. You guys stay tuned. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe. We do appreciate it. Also helps our algorithm, us grow, us, be able to drop content like this, have the guests that we do, because, without you guys, there's no us, there's no love, there's no support. So we need that from you guys. And yeah, that's been our episode.
Peace.
Peace.